On the conversation live on Lagos television, I am Ajibola or Jeshola, and as you can see, Brother Joshua is in the building. What a mighty God we serve.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the conversation. I am Joshua Murakinyo. I don't know where the brother came from, but I'm a man. Perhaps that's it.
Are you not from Osho State?
Are you not a brother?
So you're my brother.
Your
Good
brother.
to see you.
Good to see you
Good to
too.
see you again.
Okay, brothers from Osho State. Good morning and welcome to the conversation. I am Joy Olu.
Okay, it was a weekend of football, sports, politics.
Jibola, that's not it. It was a weekend of politics.
Of politics. Okay, so politics actually dominated the weekend.
Over
And
the weekend, yes.
Joshua, when you look at the primary of the APC, for me, there are certain things that I observed, and of course, I am loving what is happening. Though there are consensus in some other place, in some places, and in some other places it was direct primary. And if you're one of those who have been opportune to serve the people, maybe for 4 years or 8 years,
Your popularity
and you
will
did
be
not
tested.
perform well. The people are,
There was this video of a representative from Jos. Plateau State said, I thought being elected means going to the National Assembly to enact laws and, of course, to represent the people, raise motions and bills. But I didn't also know that you need to connect with the people and perform. He said, but if you give me the second chance, I'll
sometime again, they will give him another chance. And, you know, also in some parts of Lagos State, surprises here and there as to who clinched the ticket of the party. And in some other parts as well, Imo State to be precise, Cubana Chief Priest.
Yeah, he lost and so but I think primarily why I love the whole idea of either consensus, and if that is not working, you go to the field and
Direct
test
primary.
your popularities with the direct primaries. But I think Nigerians will always be Nigerians.
Definitely.
And we've defined ways of circumventing existing rules and regulations. Even with the primaries, it ought to be a free, fair, and credible. In Delta State, a particular candidate went to the field. On getting there, they told him 11 a.m. primaries. When he got there, he was told, a serving member of the House of Reps.
Oh, I know where
He
you're
was
talking about.
told
The primary was over.
his primaries was over.
Oh, wow.
Probably they started ahead of time.
Hey.
And you know, in politics, I always tell people 2 plus 2 might be 100, might be 500, might be 1,000. The way an average politician think is not the way we think.
In fact, in
So a
some
politician, Joshua, will see rainbow and tell you it is white. That is the way they do their calculation.
I think what baffled me the most is even when it is obvious that people are queuing behind their candidate, people still complain that they didn't count very well.
Oh, yeah, I saw a video of someone counting from 80 and she jumped to 200 and...
So
From 80 to 200.
Yes, to 200 and something.
and I'm wondering, and I'm saying, look, this ought to be one of the freest ways. Remember, we tried it in 1992, 1993,
Yeah.
that produced Abiola.
Yeah.
And you have a situation where ordinarily this should be one of the most rancor-free, especially when parties in that locality cannot subscribe to a particular candidate. Then you go to the field, you lie behind your candidate,
Then you
and
test your
count.
popularity.
But here you are also hearing, sorry, it wasn't counted well, we did this, and I'm wondering, I don't want to come to Lagos and speak to, I want the whole, today's Senate, right?
Yeah, today's
Then
Senate.
you have, perhaps you can now speak to the issues surrounding these primaries
At large.
At large.
All right. Also, football over the weekend, and I know that this is not the best of season
As a Chelsea fan,
fans,
yeah.
and
Both of us, we are very
we are
humble.
hopeful that next season will be better for Chelsea than what we had this season, and we also have a new coach in charge now, Alonso.
Has he been appointed?
Yes.
I've not been following Chelsea for a while.
Yes. So we now have a new coach, and we hope that his own time will bring trophies, good results, development for our dear
Chelsea
football club.
always won, no, if not for the fact that we lost over the weekend, the FA Cup final. We would have won a trophy even with a very disastrous final season that we had. Why did we sack the Maresca?
Maresca.
Why? Why did we sack him? The board should be blamed for everything, every woes that has befallen Chelsea this season. Just remember at the time of Tuchel. Tuchel, he won Champions League. The next season, you sacked him.
He was sacked, yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, what can't a team have a dip in form? What happened to just allowing them ride that wave of discomfort for a while? Then they will come out better at the end of the tunnel.
All right, those were the things that trended over the weekend. Let's go straight to business now and take our stories. Primaries, APC reps fight back after ticket losses. Some are still in shock. Okay, the House of Representative primaries of the ruling APC ahead of the 2027 general elections have ignited one of the most intense internal political crises in recent years, with at least 26 serving lawmakers losing return tickets. Several other aspirants were disqualified and multiple withdrawals were recorded amid allegations of manipulation, imposition, and consensus engineering from Rivers, Edo, Imo, Lagos, Kwara, Ekiti, Plateau to Cross River State. The primaries exposed widening fractures within the ruling party as governors, power blocks, and political godfathers wrestled for control of candidacies, sidelining several sitting legislators. The fallout has triggered threats of litigation, with aggrieved lawmakers insisting the primaries fell short of democratic standards. The APC National Publicity Secretary, Felix Morka, confirmed that 14 aspirants were disqualified during the screening, stating that they failed to scale the party screening exercise conducted in line with established procedures and guidelines. However, it did not provide specific reasons. Among those affected were 4 serving senators from Ebonyi, Rivers, and Anambra State. Others affected aspirants are Adefisoye Tajuddin, Olusegun Sheung, Arowole, Marufu Ibrahim, Oseni Oyeni, Olale Adedipe, Bashir Bello, Sani Ogembe, and retired Air Commodore John Okpara. The disqualification of Rivers lawmakers further intensified tensions in the state APC structure, already divided between camps loyal to Governor Siminalayi Fubara and those aligned with the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. The party qualified 4 aspirants, including former Deputy Governor Dr. Ikpabilo Aribanigo, who served as Deputy Governor under former Governor Nyesom Wike. Let me just end it there. From Rivers to Ekiti, Plateau State, Taraba, and a host of other states. Serving lawmakers are fighting back, saying that the required guidelines were not followed during the primary of Saturday. And in Rivers State, it was a peculiar case. Somebody being a member of PDP, being a member of APC, and the governor was more or less the lapdog of the FCT minister.
See, that of Rivers State is very peculiar. Because one, these guys moved from PDP to APC, and you are saying Wike the state. All the people that voted, that lined up behind him, are they not members of APC?
They are.
So, if the governor is that popular, if the governor is that politically savvy, though we know that he is not, he should have done something to secure his own. All those who supported him in the National Assembly lost out even during screening process.
Yeah, they did.
So next time, I remember on this show, I told you that Governor Fubara is listed, I don't want to use a particular word that came to my head. He's one of the most naive, careless governors I've seen in this political dispensation. Because literally, you've not cemented your position as governor. You started fighting your mentor. It is not done. First, you need to secure your base.
But he's not the only one fighting his mentor. We also have a similar example in Lagos here.
See, when Toju Tige, Lalakan, Fishori, Abi?
Itumo.
Yeah, Itumo. Jibola interpret.
You were the one that...
I mean, you need to know your ground. You need to know your onions. You need to
worth.
watch your surroundings. Fubara is okay. I think he's a gunner. He's not even getting the ticket for the governorship.
Wow.
I don't think he's going to get it. I don't think he's going to.
Here.
Because there's this permutation going around now that he promised that he was going to just use one term. But across board, you have reps and senators complaining about the primaries. And I'm wondering, what was wrong with... Didn't you subscribe to it? Are you not members of the National Assembly? The
have passed the bill
of
of
2026.
Didn't you know the whole process?
If they had won, would they have complained?
Complain, it is when they've
It
lost
doesn't go in their
out.
favor, yeah.
And that is what's
But
playing
if
out
they
now.
had won, they would have said the process was
free and
democratic.
fair, yeah.
It was transparent.
Was transparent. It was the
was
collective
fair.
wish
It was
of
free.
the people that brought them. So they should just save us the cry
Okay.
and get napkins and clean their it is like crocodile tears.
Josh, your story.
Okay, now to more disconcerting stories now. Or your school attack. Senate Yoruba leaders demand action as distress video emerge. 2 videos of victims of abduction in Community High School, Aoro Esinele, and Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Bomosho, Yawota area in Oriire local government area of Oyo State, pleading with the federal and state government to come to the rescue, went viral on social media on Sunday, sparking outrage as the Senate and Yoruba leaders demanded urgent action from the government to secure their release. The Punch report that terrorists on motorbikes attacked Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Yawota Community Grammar School, Ahoro Esinile, and LA Primary School, all in Orire local government area of Oyo State around 9:30 a.m. on Friday, May 15. The armed hoodlums abducted pupils, students, and staff members, including Alamo. The police also confirmed the killing of an assistant headmaster identified as Mr. Adishino during the attack, while an Okada rider was reportedly shot dead after resisting attempt by the attackers to seize his motorbike. One of the viral videos on Sunday was from the abducted principal of Community High School, our recently Mrs. Alamo, and the teacher at Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Temitope Mary Daunsi. In one of the videos cited, Ms. Alamo appealed to the federal and state government, the Christian Association of Nigeria, and well-meaning Nigerians to intervene and secure their release. Speaking from captivity, the visibly distressed school administrator said she and several students and staff members had remained with their abductors since attack on Friday. Okay, I can go on and on, but I would like to see where the governor responded. Okay, according to the State Police Command, confirmed the receipt of the viral video in a statement released by the State Police Public Relations Officer, Ola Yinka Ayonlade in Ibadan, the state capital. The police said, consequently, the footage is present undergoing comprehensive forensic examination to determine its authenticity and further aid ongoing investigations, rescue operation, as well as the identification and arrest of the perpetrators behind this. Okay. All I need to say is this is one kidnap too many. And I think it's a long time. It's over 2 years that I cried right there when I remember that toddlers were kidnapped, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. You can just imagine those kids, even as I'm talking to you, all they know is that I am not at home. I am not with my parents. They can't rationalize
what is going on
what is
around
happening
them.
to them.
Yeah.
And I can tell you for a fact as well, some of those children will never be the same again. That experience will leave a mark in them. It will traumatize them. So beyond, I'm bothered about the kids. And I think government, over time, I just appeal that government should do what they've always done to rescue kids.
them.
We've seen that in Kaduna. We've seen that in Borno. We've seen that in Bauchi. We've seen that across the country where they will go and rescue, including Kwara State, rescue kidnapped victims and get them back. So I pray they do that on time, whether it's through rescue operation, whether it's through negotiation, whatever it is, those kids need to come back and those teachers as well need to get back to their parents, to their families, and we will talk some more about that. How will a kidnappers go to a school at 9:15, 9:30 a.m. in the morning? Where did they pass through?
Where did they pass through?
Nobody
And they were
called.
carrying guns on the motorbikes.
On the motorbikes during the day. No police officer that will see them and hide and call. There's wahala here. Oh.
Back up.
Nobody, no members of
the public
to
give information
or
raise alarm.
So I just want to believe that everybody that saw them when they were coming into the school were blind. For you to move 40-something people out of a particular... You went to the first school, second school, and you moved students out of there, young children. How did you even carry... We had toddlers.
And I'm sure they'll be shouting, crying.
They're crying. So how did you move there? Throughout the whole period...
And some were even shot, and vehicles were burnt. And according to what I read on, was it on Friday when it happened, the nearest police station to those communities was far, far, far in the bush. And unfortunately, the IGP, Olatunji Disu, also visited that community, and he had promised that something will be done as regards the establishment of a police station in that place. But I'll go back to what you normally say. When you see something, say something and do something. Some people must have cited these people when they were coming on bike with guns, and yet nobody did anything. They took it with levity, and at the end of the day, we are here shouting, saying that children have been kidnapped. And honestly, I doubt if our governors, if the government of the day is alive to its core responsibility, which was stated in the Constitution, which is the welfare and security of the people.
Should we read other meanings to it? Because I can't remember the last time such an incident
happened
in the southwest.
Governor Zulum State.
Borno.
It also happened.
So when last, how did they get? I thought we have reserve forest guards. I thought out in your state, what is Seyi Makinde doing? Is he busy with his presidential ambition that he forgot that he still has almost over a year to be governor of Oyo State?
Is he busy with what?
His presidential ambition. You know, he's in PDP, APM. It's a collabo for him now.
It was Wike's friend. So
delusional with...
He has not done anything new. Wike is also in APC and PDP.
Wike is in PDP.
I hear. Joy, let's come back to Lagos.
So sad.
Okay, so sad. And I can't just imagine the mothers of these children, how they are feeling.
Don't let us go there.
Okay, here in Lagos.
May we never experience such.
Amen. Lagos flags health dangers of spoiled tomatoes. The Lagos State government has warned residents against the consumption of spoiled or fungus-infected tomatoes, popularly known as Ataesha, cautioning that they pose serious health risks that cannot be eliminated even through cooking. The warning was issued on Sunday by the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency from the General Manager, Afolabi Sholebo, urged residents to avoid tomatoes showing visible signs of white, green, or black fungi growth. Fungi found on spoiled tomatoes may produce harmful toxins, including aflatoxins, which can lead to severe health complications such as liver damage and other related diseases. He stressed that food safety should take precedence over cost, warning consumers against buying spoiled produce simply because it is cheaper. I'll just stop it here. Yes, eating healthy is not cheap. But again, it is way cheaper than spending your money on medications.
Prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know. Do you know how many years I ate tomato in my life?
Josh,
yes.
Thank God things have changed.
What did you say?
Things have changed.
Who told you?
We thank God things have changed. It's showing on your face, on your body. I think we need to warn our women. Somebody like me, I eat a lot of raw foods, raw onions, raw tomatoes, avocado,
no wonder.
You
Broccoli.
are a rich man.
You're very,
Joy, I'm not a rich man.
Okay, but you're eating healthy.
That is it. Because if you don't nourish your body, if you eat just anything, you suffer for it. Back to what we are discussing, I see some of those esha, and I get disgusted.
You will wash it very well. You put it in the water. You will wash out all the. But let us just follow. Let us just follow.
It is not safe.
The thing
I
is,
am saying, see, I need to put this out there. I am not saying you should. I'm just saying people do. That's why the government is coming out with this
because of
warning.
the poverty level in the country.
Yes, exactly. But I just believe that you should do the right thing. Don't do what I did before. I have repented. Just buy the small that you can afford. Make sure it's good. And there are many ways to skin a cat. There are many ways you can get by without necessarily eating poison. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm not encouraging.
my own concern is the food sellers.
The what?
The food sellers, those in that business. That's my concern, because for me now, I will not go and buy Esha. But because somebody is doing business now, you go and buy Esha, nobody go know.
Just
you
for
take
you
and
to
cook
make profit.
We
stew.
need to one color. I mean,
Which of the colors?
Astrop. So I mean, because we buy food here. We buy food. So should we ask those people that will buy food from here?
Well, I don't buy food that's regularly.
That's what I'm saying. Me, I know where you buy food. You order food. I know you.
It's not
So
about-
I mean,
it's not
for
about ordering,
some of
Joshua.
us like this, it is
like
it
this
is
morning.
Buka.
Like this morning, I've taken certain things, and I'm not going to eat until about 4 or 5. I've taken raw tomatoes this morning, raw onions, avocado, broccoli,
That's rich people's
and I'm
food.
fine.
No, that's rich man.
Rich people's
It's
food.
not
Me
rich
like this.
man.
I'm looking for us
It's not
to
rich man.
fufu this morning and other this thing. Offense are like this. We need to consume.
Obstacles inside the soup.
You know,
Plenty of
But
obstacles.
talking more seriously, we all need to be very careful, and of course ensure that we protect ourselves. If at all you want to buy anything, buy what you can afford, like Joshua have stated. All right, those are the news points. We'll move to the X platform now. So many things trending there. But the one that caught our attention is actually the clearance of the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, who was cleared during the screening by the ruling party, which is the APC. Although I know that you are still innocent until proven otherwise by the court of law. But for me, perception is everything. If you accuse me of stealing something and you're asking people to come out with equity and clean hands, even if I've not been proven guilty, I will not come out because I'm still a suspect
There's a
on that
question on the
investigation.
character. Yeah.
so many innocent people have missed out on fantastic opportunities that will benefit the people because they were wrongfully accused.
Okay.
So for me, until a court of competent jurisdiction
As proven otherwise.
has proven otherwise, he is innocent. And I'm sure one thing I like about the new EFCC is they have conviction rate that is convincing in recent times, especially politically exposed people.
But he resisted,
In recent times.
resisted arrest
See,
some time ago.
he's in court now.
There were confirmations
He's
that
in-
he paid the school fees of his children way ahead of time.
Some people do that. In my school, in the school of my kids,
Do you pay in
they-
dollars?
hang on. They pay. If I have dollars, I will, but I don't. If you
So
do,
you pay in naira?
please give me. I pay in naira.
Okay.
But they will give you if you pay the full amount
They give you
ahead
discounts.
of exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
that
I'm
was why he
going to.
paid.
So he paid.
So there was nothing wrong in the
If you have the money,
party
see, let me tell you.
clearing Yaya Bello,
Some
right?
people before they got into politics, and
They were rich.
I'm not holding brief for Yaya Bello. I don't want to talk about his excesses even while he was governor, and what happened between him and Natasha during the last elections in 2023. But what I'm talking about, some people even before they became politicians,
They were rich.
they were rich.
Okay.
Before they became politicians, their children were abroad studying. So it has nothing to do with the fact that they suddenly became politicians as a governor, as this thing. They have the money ab initio.
And they became politicians to come and serve.
So they came
Not
to
to come
serve
and
the
enrich
people.
themselves.
So some people
Not
are
to come and
there.
enrich themselves.
See, Jibola, stop putting words in my mouth.
I'm only asking.
No, don't ask me.
Because I know of a governor in the Southwest.
Yeah.
He was into oil bunkering, very close to the former Minister of Petroleum, who is in London
Jibola?
now.
Allegedly.
Did I mention any name?
Which,
I mention any name?
which governor is this?
I can't remember the name for now. But Kenny knows. Kenny knows the person. All right.
Okay,
That's
Jibola,
Bello
you're
for
on
you.
live TV, national TV for that
National
matter.
TV, yes. I
So
know.
what
I'm
happened to
conscious
the oil
of it.
bunkering governor? Allegedly.
I can't even remember. My memory is short. I can't remember it now. But I know who I know, and Kenny does know. So that's Yaya Bello for you.
So I believe
it's still innocent.
it should be innocent in the
Until proven
eyes
guilty.
of the
He
law.
should be fairly treated.
It should be fairly treated. It shouldn't be victimized
Because the case is still in court.
the case is still in court.
And the court has not decided on the case.
So that is the premise on which the law exists. And I mean,
And that was
for
why it was
now,
cleared.
and that was why it was cleared. But tomorrow,
Things
But
can
Josh,
change.
Yes.
let me refresh your memory. Time he was in this country when our dear brother, Omishori, won election from the prison. Can that still happen?
and nowadays, no. No, I don't think
They
Omishore
can
can do
place
that
your
again.
picture there, then people will queue behind your picture.
Yeah. I don't think that can happen now. You need to be physically present to assure the people that are going to vote for you
Okay.
that I am here. I don't think that's going to happen. Those are one of the rare occasions for Ife when Omishore won. I mean, that was unique.
Okay.
And I don't think he's got apologies, or I don't think he's got that political clout to do that again.
It was not even allowed
Exactly.
to run.
Exactly.
It was
For
freed out.
governor.
For governorship of our state.
Exactly. Of our
Okay,
state.
that's Yaya Bello for
Do you
you.
still have a governor in Osun State? That's
Where-
our state.
Which state are you from?
Which state are you from again?
I am from Osun State. Proudly from Osun State.
I mean, I don't.
What
I'm
about
from Lagos. Oh.
Josh, you are a father-in-law to Olasumbo Modupe.
I'm from Lagos State.
Okay, if you say so. no
I
problem.
work here in Lagos. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is my governor.
Okay. Wow.
The other one that used to dance, we've not had meme from him. I mean, what has he done?
He has done a lot.
I mean, we can't
You
waste
need to go
people's
home.
lives with 4 years.
You need to go
If
home.
you don't have any plan, if
When
you don't
last
have
did you visit
any
your
vision,
Do you
for
go
the
home
people,
regularly?
You go home regularly.
I do.
I do.
What do
Because
you
of our
do?
time, we'll be going on a very short break at this moment on the show for us to have the first
You follow the free
conversation
train.
on the show
To Osun.
this morning. And we all know we're in the season of politics, 2027 elections, and the Nigerian media will be the first leg of our conversation right after this break.